Winters, Happy New Year, welcome to 2022 and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today's video we are going to be going over some weight gain basics. So whether you have just started your journey, just found our channel, or maybe just want to have a little bit of a reset starting the new year, here are some basics that you need to know on your weight gain journey. As always guys, no long intro, let's go. First thing you guys should know when it comes to your weight gain journey is you should be focusing on the amount of food that you're eating as opposed to what specifically you're eating to gain weight. We get so many people all the time asking us, what food should I specifically eat to gain weight, or what food's going to help me gain weight? And guys, the truth is there is no one food that is going to make you gain weight. There's no one food where if you eat it, you're going to gain weight just like that. That's not how it works. Everything comes down to the quantity of food that you're eating, which is then going to cause you to either gain weight or lose weight. A perfect example of a food that could be used on someone's weight loss journey and their weight gain journey is hummus. So if you have a small serving of hummus, just over a tablespoon of hummus, it's going to be around 92 calories, which someone on a weight loss journey is really low calorie and probably going to help them stay in a calorie deficit. However, if you go for a slightly bigger portion of hummus, and when I have hummus, I can never just have 1 tablespoon of hummus. But then if you just have a heaped tablespoon of hummus, that takes the calories all the way up to 182 calories. So yes, hummus can be used for weight loss and weight gain, but it depends how much hummus you're eating that is going to affect whether you gain weight or lose weight. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So focus on the amount of food you're eating as opposed to specifically the kind of foods that you're eating. And just giving you another golden tip. Now, there are foods that are more calorie dense than others, and that's the only time you should be really thinking of the kind of foods that you're trying to eat. So if you're trying to get your calories in pretty easily with not eating a lot of food, then you're going to try and go for things that are quite calorie dense, like hummus or avocado or peanut butter. Those foods you tend to only need a little amount but still get quite a big amount of calories. Moving on to number 2 is to not play yourself when it comes to consistency. And this is something that you need to know on your journey, because it's so easy to play yourself on your weight gain journey and think you have tried and done absolutely everything you need to do on your journey. But really, number 1, you haven't. And number 2, even if you have, maybe you only kept it up for a couple days or a week, didn't see any results, and then you went back to square one again. Weight gain comes with consistency. You need to be consistent in order to actually see results. If you are consistent for 6 to 8 weeks, you will start to see results. You will start to see your body thicken. You will start to maybe move up on the scales a bit more. But you cannot play yourself with how consistent you're actually being. A lot of the time when we speak to people during our consultations, they tell us they tried everything, they eat so much, and then when you ask them what they've had to eat yesterday, it's a lot of So make sure you're not playing yourself when it comes to consistency. If you're eating good or a lot 1 to 2 times a week, it's just not enough for you to gain weight, okay? You need to make sure that you're being consistent, and that is how the gains are going to come. First of all, focusing on the amount of food you're eating as opposed to trying to find specific foods to help you gain weight. And number 2 is making sure that you are actually staying consistent on your journey, or else you're just gonna fumble. And a way for you guys to stay consistent on your journey and hold yourself accountable is by using the Gains Planner, which is the first weight gain planner that has been brought out to help people on their weight gain journey. You can grab your copy from the 16th of January. So if you are someone that could use a bit of work when it comes to consistency, make sure that you are signed up to our email list so you do not miss a drop of the Gains Planner. Okay, third thing you need to know on your weight gain journey is that gym training is going to help you build curves. Specifically gym training in general is going to help you build curves, but training in the gym is really going to help you build the shape that you want for yourself. But there are a few things you need to know before you do get started on training. Number 1 is that if you're not eating enough, you're just going to end up losing weight if you're training in the gym, which is why maybe some of you are currently going to the gym and not seeing the results that you want, because you're not actually eating enough to aid that muscle growth. So in order for the muscles to grow, we need to be eating a lot, and we also need to be lifting weights. But if we're lifting weights and not eating a lot, it means that our body is going to go back into a calorie deficit, and we're actually going to be losing weight, which is more going to tone the muscles and just make us shred weight in general, which is of course not what we want. So before you start in the gym, make sure that you are actually eating enough, so when you are training, it's going to help your muscles grow and you get thick. Also guys, as of course we are trying to gain weight, we do want to steer away from cardio when it comes to gym training. However, if you do want to still work on your cardiovascular fitness, or maybe you just like a cardio workout, I can't relate, I definitely don't, but then try to stick to high intensity training as opposed to pure cardio. High intensity training helps you burn fat but also build muscle at the same time due to the types of exercises that you're doing, but doing something like just running is just going to make you burn fat and actual muscle mass as well. So it's something that we definitely want to stay away from. If you do like the cardio machines, then I would recommend using the Stairmaster or the bike as a form of cardio. Alright guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. So just to recap, number one, make sure you're focusing on how much you eat as opposed to specifically eating certain foods. Number two, make sure that you are consistent on your journey, track your journey and hold yourself accountable. Number three is that gym training is you're going to build shape, but you need to make sure that you're eating enough to see the results. We'll see you guys again next week for another weight gain wisdom video. Happy gaining!